See, important relations related to molarity. Already we know that molarity formula. What is molarity formula? Molarity is equals to number of moles in volume in liters. Okay, that we solved, we calculated this formula. Okay, from this formula, M into V gives number of moles of solute. So number of moles of solute is equal to number of moles of solute is equal to molarity into volume in liters. So number of moles is constant. Then if you are applied for dilution, means for same solution, just you are added water. Then what happens now? The concentration will be decreases because the volume increases, concentration or molarity will be decreases. But the quantity of solute is constant. That's why in case of dilution principle, M1V1 is equal to M2V2. Okay, M1V1 is equal to M2V2. Calculate number of moles of solute is equal to molarity into volume in liters. For example, same kind of solutions. For example, you think this is a HCl, hydrochloric acid solution, 100 ml, 0.1 molar concentration is present. This is also HCl solution, but its volume is 200 ml and its concentration is 0.2 molar. Just both I mixed, then I got more volume of the solution. Then in that case, what is the resultant volume? Sorry, resultant molarity. The resultant molarity is equal to M1V1 means first solution molarity and its volume plus second solution molarity and its volume plus third solution 3 or 4 or 5. How many same kind of solutions you are mixing? Then that M1V1 plus M2V2 up to MnVn by V1 plus V2 plus V3 up to Vn are total volume of the solution or total volume of the resultant solution. Then we will get resultant molarity. Now already we are derived that weight by weight and weight by volume. Weight by weight relation we know that, and weight by volume relation also we know that. So in terms of weight by volume as well as weight by weight relation, then what is molarity formula? We know very well molarity is equal to weight by gram molecular weight. This capital M means gram molecular weight into 1000 by V in ml. Just I modify this equation, weight by volume of solution into 100 into 10 by m. This what it indicates? W by V, weight of solute by volume of solution into 100 is nothing but weight by volume percentage into 10 by gram molecular weight of solute into 10 by gram molecular weight of solute. Okay. This first law is dilution law. Dilution means just the same. For example, see, already I gave one question. I'll explain you how to use this M1V1 is equal to M2V2. Now, the same already we know that the relation weight by volume percentage is equal to weight by weight percentage into density of the solution. Density of the solution. Then we are getting the same formula, molarity is equal to weight by weight percentage into density into 10 by molarity. Sorry, gram molecular weight. Next, for neutralization, means acid bases we are combined, then how to solve that kind of questions, or for neutralization reactions. The relation is M1V1 by N1, means for acid you have to think M1V1 by N1 is equal to M2V2 by N2, where N1 and N2 are not number of moles. N1 and N2 are the stoichiometric coefficients in balanced equation or in stoichiometric equation. Balanced equation or a stoichiometric equation. So one more relation is M1V1 by N1 is equal to M2V2 by N2. M2V2 by N2. Okay, let's see. First formula related question. We have one solution. That solution, how much quantity is present? 500 ml, 500 ml, 4 molar NaOH is present. Okay, how much concentration ma? 4 molar 500 ml of NaOH is present. So in that solution some X person came, some other person came. What he did, he added some amount of water, added water, just water only he added, not added any amount of NaOH. Then what happens ma? The volume will be increases. After addition of water, this volume becomes 2000 ml. But what is the molarity? What is the molarity of NaOH? See, NaOH quantity is not changing, that's why M is constant. So in that case, M is constant means MV is equal to constant. Then M1V1 is equal to M2V2. M1V1 means before or initial. Initial concentration M1 is equal to 4 molar and volume V1 is equal to 500 ml. After dilution, means what ma? Just we added some amount of water. After dilution, the concentration of NaOH we don't know, just we need to calculate. But volume V2 is equal to final volume. How much final volume is there? 200 ml. 200 ml. Now what is the concentration of NaOH after dilution or final volume becomes 200 or 2000 ml? If the final volume becomes 2000 ml, then how much concentration of NaOH is present? Now the relation is M1V1 is equal to M2 into V2. M1 means 4 into 500 is equal to M2 into 2000. Then M2 is equal to how much ma'am? 4 into 500 by 2000. Then we will get 1 molar. So after addition of some amount of water, then the final volume becomes 2000 ml. Then its concentration is equal to 1 molar. How much amount of water added? The amount of water added is equal to final volume minus initial volume. So just we are added 15 ml of water, 1500 ml of water. So by the addition of 1500 ml of water, then the total volume becomes 2000 ml, but the concentration is decreased from 4 molar to 1 molar. 4 molar to 1 molar. So that kind of problems are known as dilution. Means generally initially I gave you concentrated solution, but what you did just you added some amount of water, then the concentration or molarity will be decreases. So how much molarity is decreases means in that case the formula is M1V1 is equal to M2V2. M1V1 is equal to M2V2. So what is M1V1? M1 and V1 are the initial molarity and initial volume. What is M2V2? After dilution, final molarity and final volume of the solution. Then how much amount of water added means V2 minus V1. Final volume minus initial volume it means then the amount of water added will get. So due to the addition of 1500 ml of water, then the concentration of NaOH decreased from 4 molar to 1 molar. Decreased from 4 molar to 1 molar. So that is called dilution. That is called a dilution. Due to the dilution, just dilution is nothing but by the addition of water only, by the addition of solvent only, by the addition of a solvent only. Then the concentration of the solution will be decreases because the volume will be increases. Because volume is increases. Why volume increases, concentration is decreasing? Because the molarity is equal to N by V. N is constant, but volume denominator is increasing. Then the resultant molarity will be decreases. Understood, ma? This dilution problem related question understood? Everyone? Final volume is not 2500 ml. Abhay. In the question they given initially 4 molar 500 ml of NaOH is diluted into 2 liters, means finally it becomes 2 liters. Okay, then how much amount of water we are added? How much amount of water we are added means then final volume minus initial volume. 2000 ml minus 500 ml is equal to 1500 ml. Okay, understood? Amit, Abhay, Sanjana, Afzal. Okay, let's see next. Next question. Calculate the number of moles and ions. Calculate the number of moles and ions present in 2 molar calcium chloride solution. 2 molar calcium chloride solution. So in the question, what we need to calculate? We need to calculate number of moles as well as number of ions present in 2 molar CaCl2 solution. So number of moles do you know means then we can calculate number of ions very easily. Because the number of ions do you want means first we need to calculate number of molecules. And each molecule contains how many ions? CaCl2, 3 ions are present. Then we need to multiply with 3. So for this case molarity is given. In that case how to calculate number of moles? The solution is very easy. We know that molarity is equal to calculate the number of moles and ions present in 2 molar CaCl2 solution. Here volume also we need to give. Brackets. Volume of solution is equal to 1 liter. So 1 liter of CaCl2 is present. Its concentration is 2 molar. Then how many number of moles present? The formula molarity is equal to N by V. From this N equal to molarity into volume. N number of moles is equal to molarity into volume. That only here second formula written. So molarity how much they given in the question 2. volume in liters only we need to write. Then how much? 1 means n equal to 2 means 2 moles of CaCl2 is present. So how many moles of CaCl2 calcium chloride is present, ma'am? 2 moles. Then number of CaCl2 molecules is equal to 2 into Na. Number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. Okay, then number of molecules is equal to 2 Na we got. But what they asked in the question, how many number of ions present they asked. But one CaCl2 molecule has 3 ions. What are those? One calcium plus 2 ion plus 2 Cl minus ions are present. Yes, ma, very good. So total, how many ions are present? 3 ions are present in one molecule. But we have how many molecules? 2 into Na molecules are present. So therefore, number of ions is equal to 3 into 2 into Na. Then 6 Na. 6 Na is nothing but, still do you want simplify means 6 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. Because Na value is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. Just you multiply that. 36.12 into 10 to the power of 23. So that many ions are present in 2 molar 1 liter CaCl2 solution. So 2 molar 1 liter CaCl2 solution contains how many number of moles? 2 moles. So 2 moles of calcium chloride contains how many molecules? 2 into Na number of molecules are present. It contains how many ions? Total 6 Na ions are present, in which especially how many chloride ions only present means what we need to do. So sometimes they will ask the question in this way: how many chloride ions? So instead of the total number of ions, just they will ask how many chloride ions only present. So one CaCl2 molecule contains 2 chloride ions. 2 chloride ions. Then 2 into how many number of moles are present? 2 Na. Then 4 Na chloride ions are present. How many number of calcium ions? That also they will ask. So how many one CaCl2 molecule contains 1 calcium ion? That's why 1 into 2 into Na is equal to 2 Na calcium ions are present. So individually number of chloride ions is equal to 4 Na, number of calcium plus 2 ions is equal to 2 Na, but total number of ions is equal to 6 Na. Total number of ions is equal to 6 Na. Okay, clear? So actually extra also I did 2 additional problems I did in this question only. So how many number of molecules? If you know, then we can calculate individual number of ions also. See, first step N. How much N we got? 2 moles. That is clear. Now the second, what they asked, how many number of ions present in CaCl2 in that given number of moles. That do you want means number of molecules we need to calculate. Before calculating number of ions, first we need to calculate number of molecules. So the number of molecules is equal to 2 into, because number of moles into Avogadro number. then 2 into Na. So we got number of molecules. CaCl2 contains 2 Na molecules are present. How many CaCl2 molecules are present? 2 Na. But one CaCl2 molecule contains 40 ions are present. Out of the 3 ions, what are those 3 ions? One Ca plus 2 ion, 2 Cl minus ions. 2 Cl minus ions are present. Clear? So the total number of ions. Total number of ions is equal to, so one molecule contains ions 3 into number of molecules. Number of molecules how many? 2 Na. Then we are getting 6 Na. That after that this problem is over. But sometimes instead of total number of ions, they will ask just simply how many chloride ions are present or how many calcium plus 2 ions are present. That kind of questions also they are asking in objective examination. So chloride ions only do you want means one CaCl2 molecule contains 2 chloride ions are present. So instead of here 3, this place what we need to multiply? We need to multiply with the 2. Then 2 into 2 Na. Then we are getting 4 Na number of chloride ions are present. How many calcium plus ions are present? They asked means one CaCl2 molecule contains 1 calcium ion is present. That 1 into total number of molecules. 2 into Na is equal to 2 Na calcium plus 2 ions are present. So that kind of questions also they are asking. Clear? Anybody have doubt? Okay. Murthy. Maruti, sorry. Understood? Still anybody have doubt? Clear? Yes, ma. Related questions I will give you, but just for every problem, one model I will do. For every concept, one model. Next. See, one more model questions related to molarity, that is calculate the molarity of a mixed solutions by adding 150 ml of 0.1 molar HCl and 200 ml of 0.2 molar HCl. See, so we are mixing same kind of solutions. What are the same kind of solutions? HCl only we are mixing, but their concentrations and volumes are different. So here we need to calculate the resultant molarity or final molarity. So you imagine that this is one beaker and this is another beaker. So this beaker contains 150 ml of hydrochloric acid, has 0.1 molar. 0.1 molar, 150 ml of HCl is present. So this beaker contains 200 ml, 0.2 molar HCl is present. Both are intermixed. Then what is the resultant final molarity of the mixture or resultant solution? So what I said that resultant molarity is equal to, here two solutions I am mixing, And additional water also I am not adding, just this how much and this how much, that only, just I am not added any external water. So if external water I added means the total volume only we need to consider in the denominator. Okay, see, it is a very simple two same kind of solutions. One is M1 V1 means M1 is equal to 0.1, V1 equal to 150 plus M2 V2. M2 is 0.2 and V2 is equal to 200 ml by the total volume V1 plus V2. V1 plus V2. In that case, what is the resultant molarity? 0.1 into 150 plus 0.2 into 200 by 150 plus 200. Then we will get answer. That is the resultant molarity. How much, ma'am? If you simplify that, we will get is approximately 0.157 molarity. Yes, bye. Okay, understood? So this is the third kind of problems, means same kind of solutions we are intermixing. Then the resultant molarity formula is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2 by total volume V1 plus V2. Okay, next one more problem. Find the molarity of 2% weight by weight of NaCl solution. Brackets, density is equal to 1.5 gram per ml. So the density of the solution they given and weight by weight percentage they given. In that case, what is the formula? The resultant molarity is equal to weight by weight percentage into density into 10 by gram molecular weight of NaCl. NaCl gram molecular weight how much? Sodium 23 plus chloride ions 35.5. Then we are getting 58.5. Then W by W value you know, density you know. Just to substitute, then we will get answer. 2 into 1.5 into 10 by 58.5. If you are simplify that, we will get approximately 0.512 molar. So that is the problem related to weight by weight percentage. So if weight by weight percentage is given, then the formula is equal to W by W percentage into density into 10 by molarity. So simple. No need to explain about what is 2% weight by weight. 2% weight by weight means 2 grams of NaCl present in 100 grams of solution. 100 grams of solution. But do you want to calculate molarity means volume of the solution we need to calculate. Again density is equal to mass by volume. So mass is equal to 100 grams. Then again we need to calculate volume. After that we have to use the formula M is equal to weight by gram molecular weight of solute into 1000 by V in ml. V by ml. So instead of using that formula, the shortcut is molarity is equal to weight by weight percentage into density into 10 by gram molecular weight of solute. The same way, weight by volume percentage they will give. In that case, density not required. W by V percentage into 10 by gram molecular weight of solute. Then we will get molarity. That is another model. Okay. Let's see. Next model. Amresh, doing ma understanding? See one more model question. Find the volume of 0.5 molar HCl can neutralize with 100 ml. Neutralize with 100 ml of 0.2 molar Na2CO3 sodium carbonate. See, hydrochloric acid is acid, HCl is acid, Na2CO3 is base. In this case, neutralization formula in terms of molarity. What is the formula? M1V1 by N1 is equal to M2V2 by N2. M2V2 by N2. So, for getting N1 and N2, we need to write the balanced chemical equation. That statements we need to write in a chemical equation. So, HCl, hydrochloric acid, react with sodium carbonate. What is the products? The products are NaCl plus carbon dioxide plus water will get. Now balance this equation. So here two sodium atoms are present. In Na2CO3 two are present, but in this product side only one is present. That's why I am writing 2 NaCl. Now sodium atoms are balanced, but chloride two are present, but here one is present. That's why I am using 2 moles of HCl. Then sodium and chloride both are balanced. Now carbon 1 is present and here also 1 is present. And oxygen atoms 3 is present and 2 plus 1 3 is present. And hydrogens 2 are present, then 2 hydrogens are present. Now it is balanced in chemical equation. So in this balanced chemical equation, this is for HCl. M1 is equal to how much they given in the question? 0.5 mole. V1 volume they are not given for this equation. So that we need to find out by using this relation. And N1 number of moles. How many moles we are using in the balanced chemical equation of HCl? 2. Next, come to this. For this M2. M2 how much? 0.2 molar. Okay, M2. V2 is equal to 100 ml. In the question, what is N2? How many number of moles of Na2CO3 we are using in this balanced chemical equation? 1. So from this, now you will get V1 is equal to, V1 means volume of HCl, hydrochloric acid required is equal to, how much one? M2V2 by N2 into N1 by M1. Just to substitute the values. Substitute, then we will get answer. So M2 how much? 0.2 into V2 100 ml into N1 2 by N2 1 and M1 how much? 0.5. Simplify that, then we will get the volume of HCl, hydrochloric acid. How much we will get? 80 ml. So 80 ml 0.5 molar HCl is exactly neutralizes 100 ml of 0.2 molar Na2CO3. 100 ml of 0.2 molar Na2CO3. So acid-base reactions and redox reactions. Redox reaction means oxidation and reduction, both reactions taking place in a reaction. Such kind of reactions are called as redox reactions. So for balancing of redox reactions and some calculations. So in the question M1, M2, V1 they will give, and V2 we need to find out, or sometimes V2 they will give, V1 we need to find out. And N1 and N2 we are getting from stoichiometric balanced equation. So either N1 if they give means V1 they won't give. V1 we need to calculate. Otherwise M2, V1, M1, V1, M2 also they will give, V2 we need to find out.